little edgy. Is he ready to rumble or what?
Aaron's not a professional. I told you I could do better.
We got no time to do better. My guy's on a plane to Oakdale. Now, I've got sponsors, promoters, endorsements. Sign this Snyder kid, Donovan. Now. Or the deal's off, man. No fight, no Metro buyout, I walk.
Aaron, you got a sec?
And don't forget to rock the boat. Hi, welcome to Owl's. Can I start you off with something to drink? I'm sorry, but we're closing.
I thought you were open 24 hours.
Not for backstabbing sisters, we're not. I'm sorry, I know that I promised service with a smile, forever customer, but I can't wait on that woman over there. It's kind of personal.
I kind of don't care.
Can you please just take her order just this one time?
I'm the manager. You're the server. Wait on her, or you're fired.
So first you take Chris, and now you want to take my job away from me too?
Honey, we need to talk.
Okay, fine. The specials are the American burger and the turkey hash, and that comes with a side of...
Honey, please, will you just listen to me?
No, I don't have to listen. So what do you want?
I'll have the all-American hamburger, please, and some fries and an iced tea.
And how do you want your burger?
Ellie, you know how I want my burger.
I don't know anything about you, Emily. I thought I did once, but I was wrong.
Okay. I'll have my hamburger well done. Thank you. Waitress? Excuse me, young lady. I'd love a glass of water. And can you be a doll and bring me a sliced lemon as well?
You're right, he's gone.
I think I have a cramp.
I'll rub it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. We did it. We did it. Let me see.
Dear lady, the keys to our freedom.
Oh, and as soon as we have these made into keys, I am free.
We're free.
We're free. We're free. Silly.
Barbara, I haven't felt this kind of a rush since... Well, let's not go there. Barbara, you have given me my life back again. I feel... You make me feel alive. You make me feel like a man.
Now, if I'm on the run, I take the road less traveled. It's harder to track.
And probably not even on this map.
But we're so close, Rosanna. I can feel it. Jack could be home with me and the kids, maybe even by tonight.
Not unless we narrow the search. We can't stop at every small town on Route 64. We need the kind of help that the police can give us.
Don't start about Hal again, okay?
The odds of being wrong are too high. Are you looking at this map?
Rosanna, you look at it and you see roadblocks. I look at it and I see Jack waiting out there for me to find him. I know the odds, but that's never stopped me before. I'll be damned if it'll stop me now.
Nothing.
No notes, no map, nothing, huh?
Nothing. I searched everywhere. But they're obviously running.
Yeah, but why would he run from Carly and his kids? I mean, he's crazy about his family.
I don't know. And what about this other wife?
I don't know. When I put the pieces together, it just doesn't add up to the Jack I know.
Get your hands off me.
All right. Meet Denny Blackmore, Lieutenant. If your man has a fake ID, chances are this is where he got it.
You got nothing on me. I'm clean.
Oh, Denny Blackmore. Let me ask you a question. You know this guy? You know him? Jack Snyder. Now, if you know him, or saw him on the street, said hi to him at a bar, I want to know that. And I want to know that now.
Is he asleep?
I'll call as soon as I get the sheet.
He's exhausted.
Yeah.
Got you some protein bars.
Oh, you spoil me.
So, how far is it to Louisville?
80, 90 miles tops, depending on which route we take.
I still feel like we should have kept going, you know? I should have taken over the drive.
Honey, you're as exhausted as I am. It's only one night. No one's gonna find us.
I know, but if Greta Williams calls the police...
She's one social worker with a whole hospital of patients to manage. She doesn't have time to obsess over a perfectly healthy patient whose memory's on the fritz.
It's not just her, Jack.
Okay, if you're worried about less resurfacing to hassle you about JJ, don't be. Honestly, I don't think the bum has it in him to make the effort. We're fine. This is our new life. We should be celebrating. Come on.
What, here?
Well, I know it's not 5-star, but it's home, at least for tonight. Let's make a toast.
With milk?
It's not just any milk, it's whole milk. Only the best for my family. Look at that.
We really are a family, though, huh?
Well, you bet we are. And nobody's gonna change that. I promise.
I'm sorry. I couldn't control myself. You were so beautiful. Let's go back to my room.
We can't do that. You know why? Because if we catch us, they'll separate us. We need to think about our dream. We need to be patient.
I know, but to be this close to you is...
I know. It's difficult, isn't it, not to be able to express our innermost desires, but think about this. Once we have our freedom, we won't have guards and nurses shadowing our every move.
Yeah, well, you're right again, as usual.
The keys. We have to have the keys made for that freedom. Do you have someone to help us?
Do you know Alfonso? In building maintenance?
No.
Well, we've done favors for each other on occasion.
Favors? What kind of favors?
Well, he was in need of certain medicines, and I had a few prescription pads. In exchange, he would bring me a few delicacies from the outside.
Lovely. Find him.
Well, wait. I'm not sure this time. I don't think that a few black market medicines are going to be enough.
How about a few thousand dead presidents? Small denominations. Completely undetectable.
You are the little vixen, aren't you?
You have no idea. Now, the sooner we get those keys, the sooner we can start our life together. Shall we?
And your food should be coming up.
Allison, honey.
Let go of me.
Honey, we need to talk.
No, we don't. I don't want to hear any more of your lame excuses.
I'm not making any excuses. One of the hardest parts of growing up is taking responsibility for every single choice you make in life, and I made a terrible mistake. I was wrong, and I hurt you, and I am so sorry.
You keep saying that. Go check on your order.
I've called you childish and irresponsible, but I was the one who acted like a kid. Honey, I don't want to run away from our problems, and I don't think you do either. So just 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking. And after that, if you don't want to see me, if you don't want to talk to me again, I'll hate it, but I'll accept it.
I'm sorry, but I have to cover this whole section. I'll be back with your burger.
Hey, Gladys. You know you make this place classy just by walking through that door.
Thank you.
Hey, I want to apologize if I've been, I don't know, rough on you. You and Donovan, that combo just takes a little getting used to, you know? Guys in a fight game, they don't normally pair up with your kind.
My kind.
Yeah, you know, maybe I'm old school, but every time I see you down in that gym, I think to myself, what's a classy chick like that doing in a hole like this?
So the fight's yours, if you want it.
Are you serious?
If you're serious about working your tail off.
Look, I'll beat whoever your friend Dominic throws at me.
You think so? His fighter's a pro. He's done the circuit. The guys you've been sparring with, nothing. Nothing compared to this guy.
All I need is a chance.
You'll get a chance. Just stay in bed for 2 days. This guy's a rough card coming up, believe me.
Listen, you expect me to fall? Fine. Okay, but I need to do more with my life than hustle drinks and clean that damn bar.
Well, looks like you're my contender.
Looks like you got a contender.
Good.
Please tell me I did not just hear that.
We don't have time for games. I can drop you into the system on 4 counts right now. Get him out of here.
Wait. If that guy is a cop, we're talking entrapment.
Yeah, you said you'd never seen Jack before in your life. How can a guy you've never met trap you, Blackmore?
Going 100 miles in the wrong direction beats doing nothing.
No, it doesn't. Come on. Can you just at least check in with Hal?
Why? So he can tell me I'm going on a wild goose chase?
Look, he has got the entire police force. He's got communication teams.
And I've got a head start. This is my husband, Rosanna. The cops, they answer to Hal or to whoever else is calling the shots. I answer to my kids. Don't you get it? I can never look them in the eye again unless I do everything in my power to bring their father home.
What are you up to, Mrs. Jackson?
I just love holding you.
Likewise. I checked out the map again. We should be in Louisville by mid-morning if we make an early enough start.
I can't wait. Think it's gonna feel like home there?
Maybe it doesn't matter if it's Louisville or Louisiana as long as I'm with you. Let me go brush up. I'll be right back.
He loves us. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It has to be.
Enjoy your meal. Come again.
Thank you. I'd love some ketchup. Thank you. And it looks like I'm out of napkins. Actually, I could use a little water as well. And come to think of it, I think I'm going to have some dessert after the burger.
Okay, 5 minutes. That's all. Just make it quick.
Honey, we both know that the women in our family are hardwired to self-destruct. It's the stored curse, remember? We've talked about it. I'm beginning to think it's real. I mean, maybe it's part of our DNA. Maybe we learned it in the womb.
We learned to sell each other out.
To be restless. To always want what everybody else has. To think it's exciting to be wanted by somebody who's already wanted by somebody else.
I know. Clue what you're talking
Yes,
about.
you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Mom made that mistake with Bob Hughes.
That was 100 years
And I
ago.
made it with Tom, and you made it with Aaron when he was dating Lucy. This isn't about love, Ellie. It's about something that's missing inside us.
You're my sister. And that's what kills me. Rule or no rule, curse or no curse, that should have stopped you.
So the fight's all set, huh?
It's Aaron's call.
My record in Seattle is 9-1. Come on, Lou, smile. This is good for me. I'm going somewhere.
Well, if that's what you want, then I'm happy for you.
Take the night off. Rest
Yeah,
up.
I'm going to the gym.
Don't burn yourself out before we get going.
Dusty, thank you so much. I'm never gonna forget this. You guys have a good day.
You told me that you were gonna find a real fighter.
Aaron's a real fighter. You see him clock that guy yesterday?
Dominic's boxer's so much more experienced.
Aaron thinks he's ready. Let's give him a chance to prove himself. And can we have some fun tonight? Ryan Cabrera's performing. What are you worried about? Aaron's a big boy. He can handle himself.
Let me do the talking. I'm used to our little negotiations.
But I can be very persuasive.
Hey, Doc, what are you doing still up? Who's your friend?
Alfonso, this is Barbara Ryan.
How do you do?
Barbara knows that you and I are friends, and that friends help each other when they can.
You talked?
It's all right. We're very close. She won't tell a soul.
Alfonso, Rick and I have a dream. And we think a man like you, a man who understands that sometimes you need to break the rules before they break you, can help us realize that dream.
What's she talking about?
We need a favor.
And we're prepared to pay handsomely.
How much?
10,000 cash.
Must be a big favor.
We need some keys made.
From Impressions.
How many?
4 of them.
You need 4 keys to open the main security locks. You two aren't planning to break out.
No, Rick and I are planning to move on with our lives.
I've got 2 months to retirement. I've got a wife, a pension, and an RV we're trailing south for the winter. Sorry, but I'd rather spend my time on the sunny beaches of Florida than in Statesville prison.
Sir, I just got back from the search at Blackmore's apartment. I think you can use this.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you.
Mike, you don't have a case. I'm not making one for you. Now, if you're done here, I'm ready.
Whoa, Danny. We just got started. Must be hard to sleep with this tucked away in your mattress.
Joseph Miller, Michael Morrison, Patrick Fitzsimmons.
Ooh. Wow, how many ideas you think you got, Denny? Look, you're staring down 3 years hard time. That's if I decide to be real nice. Now, I want you to look at this picture again, and I want you to tell me everything you know about Jack Snyder.
I told you, they seemed like nice people, but they didn't tell me where they were headed. I'm sorry, I wish I could be of more help, but we didn't speak for about a minute.
And you didn't happen to hear them talking to each other about a different route number or a destination or anything?
No.
You didn't happen to notice if they filled up their car?
I think so.
So that would give them what? 200-300 miles before they have to stop again?
With that car, 300.
Oh, just a sec.
Lady, I have a rig to haul and a delivery to meet here. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. It's okay. Thank you.
Guess who? Hi, Hal.
Carly, where are you?
I'm at a rest stop.
Which rest stop?
It's on Route 64. Hal. Jack was here. I just met a couple of truckers who saw him and the woman and a little boy that he's traveling with. Apparently, he just hopped back on 64 less than an hour ago.
I'll call Highway Patrol. Which direction?
They didn't know. But definitely not to Nashville. What's going on there?
Well, we found out that Jack is going by Jack Jackson, and he's using a fake Kentucky license.
Why would he use another name?
I have no idea.
But it's Kentucky. You're sure it's Kentucky?
Carly, don't get any ideas. Now look, I checked out Julia Larrabee. She is definitely not Julia Lindsay.
You're positive?
Absolutely. Now, I've got an APB out on Julia in the car. I've alerted the Kentucky State Police. We pulled her credit cards. If she uses one, we'll get a location on her. So now I want you to come back to St. Genevieve. And if we get anything solid, Carly?
So Jack's here in Kentucky. Nashville was just a cover. He's got a fake Kentucky ID in the name of Jack Jackson.
Wow, okay, so this is still a huge state.
We keep looking, Rosanna. We will keep looking and we won't stop.
No, I'm not talking about stopping, but isn't it obvious by now that Hal's people have the best resources?
Okay, that's great, but what does it hurt if I keep looking myself?
It doesn't hurt, but think about it this way. What if Hal found Jack and you weren't there? How would you feel? Awful. Of course. Look, I just think that we should go back to St. Genevieve and let Hal lead us to Jack. Come on. It's the right thing to do.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Will you come with me?
Of course I'll come with you.
Okay. Good. I'm just going to use the ladies' room and I'll meet you at the car.
Okay. You made the right choice.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
I won't be long.
Okay.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I love you, Mrs. Jackson.
I love you.
I'm desperate here. I have no real leads. I'm just chasing thin air, and I have to find them. It's the most important thing in the world to me.
What do you want me to do, Allison? What will it take for you to forgive me? Please just tell me and I'll do it. Anything.
I want you to make Chris love me. Make him want to marry me.
Honey.
Make him want to have a family.
Honey,
with me.
nobody has that kind of power.
Your 5 minutes are up.
Allison, listen to me, honey. I know I can't take back what I did. But I also know that all the old boyfriends and ex-fiancés and ex-husbands in the world are not worth us losing each other. I love you, honey.
Don't.
And I cannot imagine my life without you. Allison, we're all we've got. I miss you, honey, and I hope, God, I hope someday you'll miss me too, even if it's just a little bit. Let's get back to work.
What kind of luck is this? We find ourselves a janitor who has a conscience and a fully funded pension plan? What's this?
Oh, it's the weekly ceramics class. I tried it. They said I had too much anger at the wheel, though.
Ceramics means a kiln. A kiln produces high heat.
Now, speaking of which, you're not running a fever, are you?
Listen to me, would you? I have jewelry stashed all over my room. I have bracelets, necklaces. I could melt them down in the kiln and use them to make the keys. Don't you think we should give it a try?
That is brilliant. I'll go with you.
No. You stay here. Much too conspicuous. Besides, I'm going to need your big, strong arms around me to console me if this doesn't work. I'll hurry, love.
What do you think of this wallpaper?
I think it's hideous.
Good, I was just thinking the same thing. At least we'll agree on how to fix up our new place.
I can't wait to fix up JJ's room.
Mm-hmm. Let's make it special, so he's comfortable right away.
You are such a good dad.
Yeah?
You're so good.
Well, I don't know how. It's not like I've had a lot of experience. Darling, I know what you're thinking. No, you're fixating on Les again. Yes. Don't worry. Everybody thinks we went to Nashville, right? Your ex is never going to find us. He'll never threaten JJ again.
I feel better, Jack. I do.
Well, the way I see it, you level the playing field. With the move. Starting over. There's no memory of a house, a home, town, friends. No one's going to be asking who I am or where I'm from. I'm not the stranger in town anymore. The guy with no memory. I'm JJ's dad. I'm your husband. People will take that at face value. No questions asked, believe me.
It's still overwhelming, though.
Yeah, I know, tonight, of course, but that'll change. You gotta trust me.
It's my life.
It's gonna be a great life. For both of us. I love you, Mrs. Jackson.
I love you. Too.
Hal, I got here as soon as I could.
Where's Carly?
I don't know. She agreed to come here with me.
What happened?
She said she had to use the ladies' room before we hit the road, so I waited, and she didn't show up. And then some waitress comes along and says that she's seen Carly getting into a truck.
A truck? What kind of truck?
A semi.
Oh, what's the name of the hauler?
I don't know. And the waitress wasn't even sure what color it was. I'm so sorry, Hal. I never should have left her alone for a second.
It's all right, I know what she's like when she gets something in her head.
I just can't believe she's taken off with a complete stranger. I mean, even if she does find Jack, she has no idea what she's getting into.
Your mama warn you about getting in cars with strangers?
Sure she did. She also told me to go after what I want.
What do you want from these people you're trying to find?
Just my life back. Do you think you could call your friends and tell them to keep their eye out for that silver sedan?
Lady, I'm not a cop.
I know that I sound like a lunatic, but I'm desperate here. I have no real leads. I'm just chasing thin air, and I have to find them. It's the most important thing in the world to me.
What's that?
A compass.
So you can find your way back to me when the time's right.
I'll be here.
I'll be waiting.
Gift. I hope it still leads me in the right direction.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. I put them somewhere safe until the gold hardens.
It's lights out, Dr. Decker.
You know, next thing they'll be tucking us in and making sure we go potty first.
You know what? This humiliating chapter in our lives is almost over. Soon we're going to be able to go to bed whenever we want.
With whoever we want, wherever we want. I'll have my family, I'll have you.
And I'll have Will. And my life, our life, will finally be complete.
You okay about Aaron or what?
You promised me you were going to keep him away from this fight.
Lucy, he practically begged me for the chance to fight. What do you want me to do? Tell him he can't fight because you're against it?
No. I'll get angry.
Of course he will. No man likes to be told what to do. Hey, you think I'd let Aaron get into this if he couldn't hold his own in a ring? Come here.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. If Aaron thinks that he's ready, then I guess he is. When I said I wanted to talk, I thought we'd go to Java.
Sorry, Ellie. Laying off the caffeine.
Wow, didn't you ever hear of decaf, Rocky?
Why are you here, Allison? Did you get fired?
No. I kind of came close, though. Emily came into the diner and fixed it, so I had to wait on her.
Ooh, how did that go?
It was awful at first, but then she kind of got me thinking about things.
Well, good. Good, because you can't hate people forever, Ellie.
Why not?
Because pretty soon, you just end up hating yourself.
I'm sorry that I tracked you down here. It's just that when things get weird, I'm so used to talking to
Allie,
you.
it's cool. It's totally cool. I told you, I'm your friend. All right? And you're the reason I'm back in the gym.
I am?
Yeah, all that talk about getting your life together, you know, it really got to me, Allie. I was in a rut working at Metro, hanging out late. I wasn't focused on anything.
And sweating and pounding things helps get your life together?
I'm boxing again. I mean, like, I'm boxing for real now, you know? I used to fight back in Seattle. When I was like, 12 years old. I was a local champ in my weight class.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm, and I'm on a local card right now.
A what?
It's a local card. It's Dusty set it up. You know, I mean, he thinks I'm a long shot, but I'm gonna prove him wrong. Anybody that bring in that ring, I'm gonna wear him down. I'm gonna float like a butterfly. He's gonna say, "What happened? What happened?" And then I'm just gonna swing right at him and then good night, baby.
Yeah, but what if he lands one on you? No offense, but this sounds a lot more dangerous than being in a rut.
What's the first thing you want to buy for our new place?
I hadn't really thought about it. I don't know.
I have. How about a new puppy?
Oh my gosh. Has JJ been working on you?
Every boy deserves a dog, babe.
The two of you are gonna gang up on me, aren't you?
Yeah, eventually we'll get her away.
Oh, you think so? You think so? You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Don't make me use my irresistible powers of persuasion.
You can crash back in the cab if you're tired. Hey, relax. I'm harmless. I got a beauty back home with a cast iron frying pan. Not afraid to use it if I get out of line.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
23 years now. Wouldn't trade a second of it.
I know exactly how you feel. Oh, hello again.
What are you doing getting into a truck with a stranger?
Tell Rosanna I say hello.
I want you to go to the next rest stop, get out. I'm going to send a car over to pick you up.
No way. I can't do that.
Carly, Jack would not want you out there. Hold on, Carly.
The chief has some new information.
What is it, Chief?
A woman matching Julia's description was just spotted outside a convenience store just northwest of Louisville.
How far are we from Louisville?
Not very.
Well, can this thing go any faster?
Sister, hang on to your cell phone. This rig may be big, but she can fly.
Carly, turn your phone back on. Better yet, just get yourself back here. Rosanna, will you do me a favor? Sure. Sage and Parker are still with the sitters. Do you think you can go back to Oakdale and stay with them for a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. I would love
All
to.
right, I can't get a hold of Emily, so I'm sure she'll back you up if you have to, if you can't stay.
It's no problem. I don't need backup.
Oh, do me a favor, will you tell Parker that everything is okay and tell him that I'll call as soon as I can.
Absolutely. Don't worry about the kids, okay? You just bring Carly home safe as quickly as you can.
Yeah, count on it.
I can't believe I have my family.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, darling.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to pressure you, but you've got me completely under your spell.
Rick, if that nurse comes back in here and finds us together, she could take away our privileges.
You're right as usual.
I just don't want anyone on the staff to become suspicious of us. Not when we're this close.
Well, then tonight I'll just have to be content with my fantasies.
As will I.
Till tomorrow. Oh, and if you dream of me.
Oh, I will. Only where I come from, they're called nightmares.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? I'm really excited to introduce one of the industry's hottest young stars. Please give it up for Ryan Cabrera.
everything's gonna turn out fine. Do we forget about everything and dance or what?
Starts to grow. I dreamt about it every day and night. Never thought that you'd come true. Now it's just me and you. I don't want this to die. Don't wanna ever forget this night. To hurry you would be a crime. Let's take our time.
On the next As the World Turns.
The girl has to go.
The girl's name is Lucy.
I want the girl out of this gym and away from this fight.
Dad wants to know what's in the picture, so he can tell you, Mom.
Tell Mom Jack's with the white horse.
We're not going anywhere, now.
Tell me about this.